everybody, and welcome to the Cy Strikeling channel. I am your host, Cy Strikeling. Today we're going to just talk a little bit about a YouTuber who goes by the name of Validation Boy. Lately, a show that I'm on over on the iNetwork called The Uncalled For has covered some of his videos. And to be honest, we were appalled by what he has said in those videos. In response to that, he's gone on to cherry pick some phrases from our show, as well as to call us out and call us some names that he made up. So I just want to go over a few of those things that he said today to kind of give you an idea of the person that we're dealing with. First, we'll start off with a little bit of a jokingly light clip that I kind of just put together because it was funny. And then we'll kind of get into some more serious clips that I have of him. So here we go.
I could be quite nasty to cakes.
Alrighty, so now that we got a little bit of fun out of the way, let's jump into some serious topics. First, I want to address another YouTuber who goes by the name of Cakes Tries. Cakes is a friend of Validation Boy, and she claims that she doesn't believe everything that Validation says or doesn't believe in everything that he says. However, she does defend him and has commented on his videos supporting him and supporting the things that he does. So I did just want to play this clip for her and ask her how anybody can support somebody who says this about them.
I could be quite nasty to cakes a lot of the times. She's still here to support me. It's pretty tough of her. It's pretty tough. You don't usually see that out of women. Integrity and stuff like that. But she's trying.
Ah, yes, Validation Boy. Something you don't see often out of women. Integrity and stuff. But she's trying. That's definitely the kind of person that we want to support. Anyway, going forward, we're going to see what he has to say about women and children. Certainly, you would say that women and children are important to society. I don't think that's what he's going to say, though. Let's take a listen and see.
What do? You overreact like a child, effeminately, you know? And since we all know that women and children are almost essentially the same thing, or it can be argued that women and children are almost essentially the same thing, that's the way you reacted, like a woman child.
Yep, just as I expected from somebody like you. We're women children because women and children are basically the same thing. Thanks for that, Validation Boy. But surely you must think that a smart woman is a good thing, right? Smart women benefit society in so many ways, and they're attractive not only on a physical level, but an intellectual level, right? Again, I'm not so sure that that's what Validation Boy is going to say. But let's see. Maybe he'll surprise us all.
And she just kept talking about her degrees and all this shit. First off, she's probably lying. And even if she was, nobody gives a fuck about a woman with degrees. Okay. Men are not attracted to women's degrees. Okay. Sorry, that's just nature. Men are physically attracted to women's looks, not how many degrees they have. And that's not sexist of me to say. That's just biology. And you can't really prove me wrong. And any man who runs around talking about, I'm so turned on, I get such a boner because she has a degree in XYZ, is probably lying or hiding something that he doesn't want his senator daddy to know about him. So he's going to play along and have a wife and all that kind of stuff, if you get what I'm saying.
Well, he definitely didn't surprise me there. Not that I would have expected him to, but I was hoping maybe he would have. So, what does Validation Boy think a good woman is? What is his definition or his ideology? What does it take to be a good woman in his book? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like the answer, but we're going to have to listen anyway. Let's see what he says about what a good woman is.
A good woman is only a woman who is satisfying the expectations of patriarchal order. Okay? That's all she's doing. If she's being a quote good woman, is she's satisfying the demands of the patriarchy.
Yep, just as I expected, I'm not happy with his response, but what else can I expect from Validation Boy? And in this kind of scenario, what would he tell a woman to do? Let's see what he says.
Calm down, bitch.
Thank you for that, Validation Boy. I'm sure in your plethora of experience with women, you've noticed that it always makes things better to tell a woman to calm down, especially when you use the word bitch at the end. Yep, that'll definitely help. Well, certainly he can't be this dumb all the time, right? I mean, certainly NASA is real, Earth is real. Surely he thinks that, right? Not so much. Let's see what he has to say about the Earth. Since he can't get things right about women, I doubt he's going to get anything right about the Earth as well.
The fact that the Earth, or the image of the globe, actually, which there's no actual image of the globe, there's only paintings or partial, pictures and stuff like that. But there's no actual, real, 100% actual picture of the globe from space. So the globe itself is an artist's representation in tribute to the gynocracy that rules us. And it's the representation of the pregnant belly of Gaia.
Yep, just as I expected, yet again, he can't get anything right. We have plenty of images of the Earth that are actual images from space. It doesn't have anything to do with the gynocracy, as he likes to call it. But, again, what can you expect from somebody like him? Now, he also likes to tell us that he's not an incel. What is an incel? Well, that's a good question. He also likes to say that he's not a part of MGTOW. Let's listen into what he says about MGTOW, and then we'll get into the definitions of some of these terms that he likes to throw around and really doesn't know anything about.
A lot of guys in the MGTOW community, I'm not necessarily MGTOW at all, but I do watch a lot of MGTOW content because it's the truth.
Alrighty, Validation Boy, so you're not really MGTOW, but you do watch a lot of their videos because it's the truth. Sounds a lot like you believe it then. Whether or not you want to call yourself part of MGTOW or not, sounds like you are. So let's take a quick look at some of the definitions. This first one here is from Wikipedia, and it's the definition for an incel. An incel, or involuntary celibate, are members of an online subculture who define themselves as unable to find a romantic or sexual partner despite desiring one, a state they describe as inceldom. Discussions in incel forums are often characterized by resentment, misogyny, misanthropy, self-pity, self-loathing, racism, a sense of entitlement to sex, and the endorsement of violence against sexually active people. The American nonprofit Southern Poverty Law Center described the subculture as part of the online male supremacist ecosystem that is included in their list of hate groups. So, we tend to call Validation Boy an incel, and some of the things in this definition are pretty fitting. But let's see what they have to say about MGTOW, which is men going their own way. This is a definition from Urban Dictionary, which is a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more joking about it. But we'll get into the actual definition from Wikipedia after this. MGTOW, what they think it means, men going their own way. In reality, it means men getting triggered over women. Bitter old divorced men who spend their time whining about women, especially their exes, despite claiming that they are going their own way and living a life of manhood. Some extreme examples can be linked to the incel community, and many of them advocate violence against women. So, yeah, incels and MGTOW are linked for the most part. And even though this isn't an official definition or anything like that, men getting triggered over women, I feel like that's all Validation Boy does. But let's see what Wikipedia has to say about MGTOW. So from Wikipedia, we have Men Going Their Own Way. It's an anti-feminist, mostly online community advocating for men to separate themselves from a society which they see as harmful to men, and particularly to eschew marriage and cohabitation. The community comprises websites and social media presences as part of what is more broadly termed the manosphere. MGTOW purport to focus on men's self-ownership rather than changing the status quo through activism and protest, which to participants differentiates the community from the men's rights movement. Well, I think these last 10 minutes or so has given you a good idea about the kind of person that Validation Boy is. It definitely makes you want to rethink supporting him, doesn't it? But with that, I'm going to wrap this up. And I just want to close with a short phrase from Validation Boy himself that I'm going to use toward him. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.
Fuck that guy.